one of the things that we all have to recognize is that an asset, people believe that if an asset is placed close to the bay, it has greater value. And candidly, we can all agree with that because we love the bay. The short answer is people will always want to build near the water. I think that's probably just part of our DNA after thousands of years. And they will want to live near the water. The question that we have at BCDC and the regional agencies have to figure out is how do we ensure that as the water rises, economic vitality and our community's vitality continues to grow, albeit in a way that we can't forecast. Because we don't know what this place is going to look like in 100 years, much less 200 years, when our grandkids and great-grandkids and so on are there. But the water will always be something that we want to be next to.
I mean, I'd like to have your thought about our relationship with the water and whether we ought to be still building near it. Or Tam?
I mean, I think we think that there's a lot of things that are already right next to the water that are worthy of protection. We're going to have limited resources for protection, right? We can't protect everything. We have to kind of have this regional conversation play out about what are the things that are important to us as a region to protect. Maybe they're the airport. Maybe there are some wetlands that are otherwise going to drown. We have to figure out where those resources are going to come from. And then in terms of thinking about things that we may choose to put on the waterfront that don't exist there now, we have to think about those things have to have a design or financial strategy for dealing with sea level rise, because if they anticipate being there for the next 30 years, next 100 years, they have to anticipate that they need to do some planning around projected future sea level rise. I don't think we as a public should stand for any project that wants to be near the water that isn't planning to protect itself in some way, because there's limited dollars to go around for the things we already have. So that's one thing. And I also think, you kind of can think about planning and how much effort you're going to put into design and financial strategy to protect yourself, depending on what kind of thing you're building.